everyone. I'm Colleen with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. Today's saint is the founder of the Carthusian order of monks, Saint Bruno of Cologne. Born sometime around the year 1030 in Cologne, Germany, Bruno was raised among the wealthy in society. After receiving an education in theology, he was ordained a priest in 1055, and after only a year serving in his native land, was commissioned by Bishop Gervais to become the leader of the Episcopal school in Reims, France. Eventually, in 1075, Bruno was appointed chancellor of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Reims. Unfortunately, it was at this time that Manahan de Guarnay became the new bishop of that diocese. Manahan was a violent aristocrat with no real love for the church. In 1077, they had him suspended from his duties as bishop. In retaliation, Manahan had his men raze the houses of his accusers to the ground. Bruno was forced to leave his position in France and fled to Rome to plead his case against the violent bishop of Reims. Finally, in 1080, a riot broke out, forcing Manahan to finally withdraw and take refuge with the Holy Roman Emperor, Henry IV, who stood in fierce opposition to Pope Gregory VII. With Manahan finally gone, the Pope now offered Bruno the position of bishop, but he heartily refused the honor, choosing instead to make a vow renouncing all secular concerns. Together with 6 companions, he withdrew from Reims and went to the Bishop of Grenoble, who installed Bruno and his companions in an uninhabited mountainous region of the Lower Alps, in a place called Chartreuse. And it was there in 1084 that Bruno established his hermitage. Taking a vow of poverty, abstaining from meat, doing bread and water fasts on Fridays, and wearing hair shirts, the lives of these hermits is strictly ordered. Today, there are 23 charter houses, 18 for monks and 5 for nuns. After only 6 years of living in the quiet peace of his mountainous monastery, Bruno was called to Rome by his former pupil, Pope Urban II, to serve as a trusted advisor during the struggle between the Church and the Roman Emperor Henry IV, who sought to control through his anti-pope, Clement III. Bruno served in the background of history during this struggle, avoiding the fierce political rivalries within Rome. Bruno begged that the Pope might let him return to the life of a hermit, which he was eventually granted. He retired to Calabria, Italy, where he settled his second hermitage at La Torre in 1091. In 1101, Bruno went to be with the Lord in a place known as Serra San Bruno in the region of Calabria. Bruno sought a simple life. He could easily have taken the prestigious positions of power that were offered to him, but instead, he chose to serve God in less opulent ways. Through his example, we have the beautiful Carthusian order and a vision for the simplicity of faith that God requires of all of us. Saint Bruno of Cologne, pray for us.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Saint.